Oops. Yes, people, them. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. The realest technical problems. I'm streaming on my phone. The Apple, like a useless motherfucker, has decided to die. Right. Have I gone live? I'm having some internet problems in the house, but I'm not even using the internet on my phone. So, guys, what is good in the hood? All right. So, yeah, that's working. All right, lovely. Let me see what's good. What's good? Guys, is it the inquest tonight? Are we going to have people in the stream? Is it going to be busy? Because I tell you what, if there wasn't a certain guy from North London that kind of see all this coming, like, it was disastrously obvious, man. We were never going to go to the Allianz Arena and deal with Bayern Munich, even though they've had a nightmare, and I do mean a nightmare of a season in Germany. Bayer Leverkusen, I don't ever think they've won the league. By the way, shouts out to Bayer Leverkusen. Shouts out to Phil at the Hammers. Oh, we got Jean Arby in. Okay, so hold on. Do you know what it is? I'm streaming on my phone. It's going to be a bit mad for me tonight because I'm not going to see Jean Arby. What's going on? We've got Luco in the stream as well, I do believe. Right, what is good? What is good, guys? Leo, what's good, bro? Yeah, bro, you gotta love that song. You gotta love that song as well, bro. It's beautiful. Seriously. Open your YouTube app. Why? What's going on? Technicals in the fucking situation. This is where you need John Arby to be your fucking next door neighbor. Like, teach me what I'm doing on the situation. But anyway, guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Last night was so painful. It's the big man. Bruv, we have been saying it all week. We were not winning yesterday. Where's Juma, bruv? Juma has disappeared. And unfortunately, yes, bruvs, I've been saying for a while that the league title is impossible. People said Key was a decent left back. As I said to Manny live on Danny AFC TV last night, I said, Manny, I'll rate him after Man City and the two legs v Bayern Munich. Well, he didn't see out the two legs because he was hauled off as a substitute and found out not to be a brilliant left back, even though he's a centre back. Where the fuck is Gallus? Gallus, what? Is it Wolves or Walsall G? What? I heard you were sending for me. Did you talk to one of my real G's? Did you say respect Arteta, have respect on his name, my G? Are you taking the piss? That's how I know you're right up Moslem's arse, my G. You could never, ever, ever come and text fucking me and say that fuckery to me. Because I'll put you in your place real quick. So don't ever take the piss. Is it Hala? Is it Galas? Oi. Then at Galas. What's up with them? Bro, it died. And bro, my problem is I've actually got a computer. Leakers don't like it. HP, Hewlett Packard, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. And Easy never transferred it over. It's now going to be hard work because what I'm tapping is the main Danny AFC TV device. If Easy can do it from this phone, even because I can stream on the phone, he's a fucking genius. DT and Curtis show. Yeah, I know, innit? When I tried to get involved, obviously it was like, man down, man down. No one replied. That's that Danny AFC TV guy. He'll eat us all up. Curtis Shaw was right. I don't know. What did he really say? I just heard it. I just read one comment. Something about, are you saying that from prison, DT? I found that hilarious. I was like, brat, 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 brat. Right, yes. In Unai Emery. Unai Emery. Unai Emery. Yeah, bro. To all you Arsenal fans that didn't trust, do you know what I mean? Did he give Saka his debut? Did he trust Emil Smith Rowe? Did he sign William Saliba? Oh dear. And would he have sold Martinez and then bought fucking Raya and Ramsdale? Meow, 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 meow. So yeah, shouts out to Unai Emery, and if he wins the Europa Conference League and finishes top four, he's bruvs. Listen, how many Europa Leagues has he won? Is it 4 or 5? I doubt Arteta's going to win 4 or 5 fucking any trophies, let alone European ones, in his fucking career. So yeah, shouts out to Jean Obi. Last night was a straw that broke the camel's back. I do not have an answer why he sold Martinez. What reason? He should have been sacked for selling him. Exactly, bruvs. Another manager would have been held accountable for that kind of action. Like, it was only a combination of the two. It weren't because this and that or fucking the great gifts of fucking whoever was playing. There was 2 reasons why we won that FA Cup. We got lucky against Sheffield United. We could have went out. Aubameyang and Martinez. Martinez was fucking unbelievable from the minute that fucker got injured. Do you know what I mean? Burnt. Do you know what I mean? And then Guendouzi promptly lost his Arsenal career. I don't get it. Exactly. And then sold him. Do you know what I mean? And oh God. Of course he did. Unai might have done Liverpool on the way to one of his successes as well. All I'm saying is Unai has won 4 or 5 Europa Leagues. Arteta hasn't. And it wasn't with massive teams. And if Unai gets top 4, yeah, and wins the Europa Conference League, do you know what I mean? Not only should he do a Mourinho and get a fucking tattoo of it, he should see himself as the fucking legend he is. Liakers, attack the boys in the group. Try and get a few people in. I can't. I'm on my phone. It's a fucking disaster. But how do I sound? Please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. I have been getting the usual amount of hate on Twitter today. Shouts out to John Arby. I love my videos again, bruvs. You know what I mean? And the one with the Turkish song. I can't remember how it goes. Adugule! And also, we missed out on qualifying for that Club World Cup by losing yesterday. Well, again, people said Unai Emery loved to attack. He wasn't a coach, you know what I mean? I will never ever get it. For me, the day Arteta can say I've won 5 Europa Leagues and then possibly a Europa Conference League and got Aston Villa to top 4. Listen, this cunt can hardly get Arsenal to top 4, let alone fucking Aston Villa. Shouts out to all the real ones. I know, bro. Hey, it was my son. Shay, what's going on? Camera looks sick. That's because I'm on the iPhone. And my iPhone's a gangster, bros. Because you know what, bros? The Apple died. Like, I turned it on. Open laptop. Like, bros, no, it weren't happening. It weren't happening, mate. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, just seriously, before we start the whole inquest into, well, why Thomas Partey, has Thomas Partey even played 90 minutes? Jean Arby, sorry to always attack you on these things. Can you tell me how many minutes in total Thomas Partey has played for Arsenal this season? Has he played 90 minutes in total? Like, that was another thing I predicted. I said he probably wasn't injured. Then when he didn't go to the African nations, I was a little bit, oh, shit, what's going on here? Then I thought it was the Cosby bit. What I did know is he weren't going to play no minutes for Arsenal. He's a better footballer than Jorginho. Like, Jorginho is slow. He's lost his legs. He isn't the worst player in the world, but he ain't Thomas Partey. He fucked it in the first leg at the Emirates, the whole 2 attacking midfielders. Let's have Havertz, Odegaard, Rice. It's too much work on Rice. Now, UE will always tell you, $56.9 million, I backed Rice. Rice has got to stand up a little bit more as well. £105 million. don't know. Like, I love the geezer, but again, maybe he's been asked to do an incredible amount at Arsenal Football Club. Do you know what I mean? But last night, I have to say, I'm not aiming at Declan Rice at all, but I'm just saying I expected so much more. 105 mil and whatever, do you know what I mean? Just make Jorginho stand behind you, you bastard. And do you know what I mean? And yeah, fucking do what you got to do. I'm not asking him to be an attacking midfielder. Just make Jorginho defend and you just ahead of him, but controlling the midfield. I'm still not asking him to be spraying passes like Beckham. I'm not asking for goals, assists, overhead kicks, but I want him to do what I said. What the reason why I wanted him at Arsenal Football Club was for controlling a fucking midfield and controlling a football game. And yeah, pissed, do you know what I mean? Jorginho, you know what I mean? Screw him. If Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli don't turn up, we're absolutely screwed. And people say, do we need a winger? We've got Trossard, we've got this. Sorry, and with no disrespect to Trossard, what the fuck? If Rodrigo is available from Real Madrid, and I do hear Real Madrid will have to sell in some sort of capacity this summer. They want Alphonso Davies. They want the Lille centre half, Yoro. And of course, Kylian Mbappe. UE big up. Arteta will never match Emery CV. Never ever. Last couple of games has been pony though. And that's the thing. These were the games though. This is what I said to UE. I said to you. This is where Rice won't let you down. He's a thoroughbred, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, he's the least of my problems if you want the truth. But, yeah, I'm pissed off with Rice as well. In the Premier League and Champions League this season, Rice has played by 90 is 180. 180 and 180 is 360. So 2 games. Now, again, he was unbelievable in helping Arsenal get to the Champions League for the first time in fuck knows how long last season. Granit, yeah, sell him. I don't give a fuck about Granit, but again, statistically, he actually had his best season at the club. He weren't the liability getting sent off. He weren't scoring incredible own goals. And he started fucking scoring goals. I'm being real, guys. Like, Lee calls me pessimistic on the best of times, or at the best of times. But I don't get Arteta's logic. And Lee, if you can straight face tell me you do, then let me know. Because again, why would you let Granit go if you're not gonna play Thomas Partey? It's fucking incredible. Shouts out to you, Jean RB. Exactly, but I told you he wouldn't. Whether it's because he's racist, whether it's because of a Cosby situation, it weren't going to happen. Yeah, I get that. Unpopular opinion. Ancelotti is a better manager than Guardiola. He's braver. He would go to any club in the world. Like, I couldn't believe, I don't want to say he lowered his standards, but he lowered his standards by going Everton. Guardiola would never, ever, ever enter that challenge. Do you know what? Possibly. Let's look at the clubs he's been. Man City, Bayern Munich, and I don't believe he won the Champions League there, and Barcelona. And Barcelona was a very, very, very good team when Guardiola was in charge. To be honest with you, Lee, that's where you have 2 defensive midfielders, like how I'd love a Camavinga or a Tukumeni or something, if Real Madrid really need to sell. Rice clearly can't do it alone. At West Ham, was it Souček he had alongside him or whatever? He clearly can't do it alone. Very good footballer, but again, not scoring, not assisting, and again, that isn't the problem for me. It's the Bayern Munich, it's the Man City. You've got to be the leader, the man of the match. What did he say to the players? Probably told them they're all great. Havertz, you are the best player in the park. Bro, I called you that when we were playing really well. Your pessimism right now is justified. It's because, again, bros, whether I am fucking Mystic Meg or fucking Psychic or whatever, when we were really playing well, with all love and respect, it was banging Sheffield United and Luton's for sixes and whatevers and blah, blah, blah. I knew where the real tests were going to come. And Bayern Munich, if you looked at the last few games that they played before they come to the Emirates, like, again, Goretzka ain't the midfielder he was. Fuck knows who they had alongside him. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, between Rice and Jorginho, they did allow Musiala a little bit too much space. Yeah, fuck it. I just don't know. But again, it's the score. Why did he keep Havertz on? Like, is it because he's the top paid player? Is it because he loves him? Again, I don't know how many goals and assists he's got, Havertz, but again, it's not life saving. And this is what I mean, Lee. Would a Guardiola go anywhere near a Havertz? Would Jurgen Klopp try and sign Havertz? Do you know what I mean? No. It was Guardiola that got fucking rid of Jesus and fucking Zinny. Do you know what I mean? And Chelsea did the same to us. And I'm scared we're going to buy someone off them. And I have this on authority. Yeah? What the guy couldn't answer me was, he says, Dan, that Mason Mount thing was actually true. He was the main target. What I can't answer is why they dropped out. Was it because Man United wanted him? And why suddenly they switched it to Havertz? I will never get the thinking. I love you, Lee. Party and Rice would have worked perfectly. Exactly. And again, Jarnaby's just told you he has played 2 games in total this season. And most of that was probably League Cup or something that don't matter. Exactly, bros. Like, make it public. I don't want to play him. Or just don't. Exactly. I don't know, he's probably got more goals than him. Like Phil Foden, I can't believe it. Is he on 22, 23 goals this season? And again, Saka, I don't know. Like Palmer probably hasn't played the same amount of games as Saka. Like so much is expected of the poor bastard. Yeah, who was arguing? I don't know if that was Lee as well. Sorry, Lee. The same thing out Lee Day. I was saying like Mudrak actually doing a lot better than La La La, and uh, Palmer, an absolutely incredible talent. And like someone did say to me, I don't know if it was Lee, like, well, he ain't helping them. They're 12th in the table. I was like, bro, imagine them without him. Like, yeah, you know it. And this is why I fear who we're going to sign from Chelsea this summer. Raheem Sterling? I don't know. Because we really didn't badly need Willian. You know what I mean? Jorginho? We're going for a title. He went for a defensive midfielder that had lost his legs at Chelsea. But that's why January I decided, or February 1st, I said, after the transfer window, Trossard, Jorginho, and Kiwior, we're not going to win the league. A lot of people probably said I was pessimistic then as well. I was fucking right. We were fucking 10, 9, 8 points clear. So yeah, and I honestly believe, like, how long has Arteta been at Arsenal? Who's he signed from Chelsea? Willian, Jorginho, Havertz. Is it anyone else? Like, that's almost a player a year from Chelsea. So let's have a look. Who is surplus to requirements at Chelsea on way too much wages? Raheem Sterling. Party is on the European, but that's why I think he doesn't like certain players like Anwari. Anwari has had more hype around his name at 15, 16 than Arteta ever got. Remember, this guy never got one Spain cap. Do you know what I mean? He played for Glasgow Rangers. Yeah? Then Everton. And he was normal at Everton. He never caught my eye. And then suddenly he got a £10 million move to Arsenal. Saka's been mismanaged. Yeah, mate. Plays every minute running to the ground. Yes, TT, what's going on? Hello, Ty. Yo, brother, what's all good? Using Fulham, West Ham, Newcastle, and Villa twice. That put the nail in our coffin. And that's what I mean. Like last season, it was like we've been given a decent enough chance to go and win this league. But it might not necessarily be this weekend, but Chelsea are suddenly playing well now. Away to Tottenham, away to Man United. We're dropping points, you know what I mean? If we're going to be spanked at home to Villa, do you know what I mean? We're dropping points somewhere. Big Ange Postecoglou at Totti or wherever. And again, it makes me go back to the summer window, guys. Honestly, Jean Arby, Ty, my hero himself, Lee Akers. I'd like you to ask, I'm going to ask you two questions. What do you think he will do in the summer? And then what would you guys like? Again, it'll be a lot to try and nick two players off Real Madrid, but I know they've got central midfielders in abundance, even though they're probably going to lose Tony Kroos, whatever, and Modric because they're both old. I'd really try and steal Tchouaméni and Rodrigo. Rodrigo scored at Man City yesterday. Champions League, you know what I mean? These are vital and important goals. I also believe with Mbappe going there, and yeah, it could be difficult for him to get in the team. So I would try and get Tchouaméni and Rodrigo, £180 million. I'd go directly to Newcastle. Isaac, that's £280 million. Yeah? Hold on. Because you're thinking, hold on, we don't spend that much money. We've got an abundance of fucking people to sell, and I can read through them. Thomas Partey will get no money. If you devalue a player, you're getting nothing. Do you know what I mean? We'll get more money for a guy with 12 months on his contract, Mika Berif, because he's had more attention. Wouldn't be surprised if Wolves done us. It doesn't matter what we do because whatever we do, we'll be sat here this time next year having the same conversation. Exactly, bro. And this is what super fan. Like, I've been called a disgrace, a fake Arsenal fan on Twitter. Fuck you. And I'm thinking these people are really saying this because, again, that's what I should have said. This time next year, I'll be saying the same thing, mate. Well, I don't know. We need a winger, innit, Lee? So I don't know why I can see Raheem Sterling, and he earns over 300 grand a week at Chelsea. Fuck knows. Is that going to be our next top earner? Raheem Sterling on fucking 400 grand a week. Because I can't think of who else. Like, if he went for Lavea, because we're probably going to lose Jorginho and Elneny, and he don't trust Partey, so say all three of them, then what the fuck? Is Havertz back in central midfield? He won't play the youth, Anwari. So already, unless Jorginho has agreed to stay secretly, he needs a couple of central midfielders. I will take Mudrak all day long, bros. All day long. 21. Do you know what I mean? Why does he like shopping at Chelsea, bros? Again, is he a yes man like Emre? Because that was the only thing. As much as I love Emre, I was angry. Like, I wanted Zaha, not Pepe. So then just walk out and resign then. I wanted Fabinho, not Terrell. And I wanted Harry Maguire, not the great geezer, Papalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalopalop who knows? He might have put him alongside Saliba, and boy, I trust Emery. Imagine Ivan Toney, Sterling, Thiago Silva. All right, that's a bit too far. But who could you put in his place? Because that's a central defender. I don't know. I don't know what he could do. Imagine if he got Ivan Toney, mate. Oh my God. Like, again, what has he actually done for Brentford? He was on the bench for Brentford the other day. He ain't that good. What's he got? 3 goals since he's come back. Woo! Yeah, me and you were talking about him, John. When we played him, we were like, that guy's shit hot. Yeah, he has impressed me. I've seen him probably once more. And, bro, feeling as a motherfucker, he's really good. But, bro, to be honest with you, as much as you're right, Jean Arby, and as much as my hunch is right on him, we need the top shelf now. We need the top shelf. We've seen what Jorginho does. We've seen what Havertz does. We've seen what Trossard does. I don't know. It is interesting. Shouts out to you, Ty. Because remember that January when Isaac was spotted in Finsbury Park for whatever reason? That's why I'm wondering, is that one destiny? Because he he went for rare and, you know what I mean, didn't like the 40 million. Went and got Ramsdale. And bro, that one there, it's all going around Spain, believe me. It's been said that he can go. Hold on, you telling me we're going to win the league a little while ago? Danny AFC TV is fucking always right. Shouts out to you, Daniel Heath. We will never win with that coach. Exactly. And that's why when you said, Dan, will you believe? I said, no. No. If Thiago Silva was a horse, he'd be put down now. Yeah. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. No comment. Because I just think of some of Arteta signings. Pablo Mari. But this is the thing, Bubs. He won't go. I'm a realist. I knew we weren't going to beat Bayern. I knew we're not going to win the league. I've told all of you that Brendan Rodgers and Arteta are very similar. They're bottle jobs. Look at poor Celtic now. If it weren't for Rangers fucking up the last couple of games, he literally could have done an Arteta special. Because when Clement come in, Rangers are fucking 10 points behind. And yeah. But anyway. Yeah, we'll never win fuck all with this geezer. Fuck all. Do you know what I mean? His management skills are disgusting. Thomas Partey has played literally 2 games all season, 360 minutes. He's better than Jorginho. If you're ever trying to compare fucking a central midfielder, Thomas Partey and Havertz, fuck off. And end up happening is Man United will become a great again. Chelsea too. Liverpool will be up there. Will be like Wenger's again, battling for top 4. And this is what I'm saying, because this is what I can see happening. Because I actually thought this year, yeah, because we had Champions League and extra games, we might struggle for top 4. But thank the Lord, Chelsea have been fucking shit. Yeah? And Man United, like, after Ten Hag's first season, I just can't believe the second season, 2 cup finals and a fucking top 4 in his first season in England. But yeah, honestly, I think he's going to go for Zubimendi. Yes, beautiful. I think he's going to go for Zubimendi, 52 mil. He's so sideways. He's Granit Xhaka and Jorginho combined. Like bollocks. Eric Ten Hag could also win the FA Cup this year. Again, very true. They're fucking playing Coventry in the semi-final. So yeah. The boat has sailed with Mr. Our chance last year. Was our real chance to win it. What's going on, Sophs? Eric Ten Hag could exactly. But people still say Man United are shit. People still say Emery is a shit manager, even if he wins the Europa Conference League, which European trophy has fucking Emery Arteta won, and finishes top 4 with Aston Villa. Emery has not been granted £105 million to go and buy a Declan Rice, for example. Do you know what I mean? I'm okay, mate, as well as I can be, considering Arsenal are pissing me off. I always knew the collapse was round the corner. I said we wouldn't win the league. And now I look forward to the way he's going to fuck us. Like, come on, bro. He's been here, what, 3.5, 4 years? 4 years? He signed 3 players from Chelsea. Havertz, Jorginho, William. All fucking shit. Who's next from Chelsea, bros? We're going to sign someone from Chelsea this summer, I'm telling you. And it's going to piss me off. I reckon he's going to sign Raheem Sterling, maybe. Who could he sign from Chelsea? Could he go back for Mudrak? Because we did want Mudrak. That there wouldn't be the worst in the world. But why do I see Raheem Sterling on about 400 grand a week at Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? People say, chemicals in fucking kitchen. I'll explain later. Kukro we go for. No, man. We've got our left back sorted. We could use Tommy there in an emergency. He might hold on to Kiwor. And Timber is our new left back, bros. Trust me. A geezer that's never played left back in his life. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit bunged up. But Timber's going to be left back. And imagine that turns out to be a disaster next season. If he keeps any, that would be another disaster. Yeah, I hear you. And possibly so would I. But I'd go a different direction. I don't know. Again, okay, I know it's Real Madrid calling, but Alphonso Davies, last year of his Bayern Munich contract, said he doesn't want to be there no more because they broke promises, whatever, contractual, blah, blah, blah. So, well, go on, Surf. What's the eyes about? So, yeah. I don't know. Balde, another guy, yeah? That is a free agent in a couple of months. Even though Barcelona will tie him down because they're little corrupt bastards and they get their own way, I'd be tapping him up right now, 18, and a brilliant little left back with loads of potential. I'm sure I wrote down another left back yesterday. I don't know. I like Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. Even though he is a right back, well, Arteta likes to play people in the wrong fucking positions. sure I thought of the perfect left back the other day. No, obviously I didn't. No, mate. Bro, I must have fucking done some. Hold on. Oh, doesn't really go in. On your political thing, you got sacked after 7 years service. FCTV treated you like a prick. DT hated you and got rid of you. I'm gonna have to read this back. I didn't even know I wrote this. Even though he's a wife-beating scum. I can't believe you tried to play me. You played me, Oscar. I don't know what I was trying to write there. Something about DT, what he did. How did I know he was going to prison for beating his bitch? Trust me, you'd stream with DT any day, especially over me. Is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm real? Is it because you're... Can't say that on the stream. Huh, interesting. I didn't know I even fucking aimed at mine myself. And started writing bars for him. But there's definitely some bars coming for Lee Gunner because I just found the perfect beat. I don't know, it all seemed obvious when I found this instrumental earlier. What's going on, Surf Surf? Should be the priority. But Timber's our left back, so a left back won't be our priority, bruv. And he's got Kiwior and he's got Zinni at the moment. So realistically, left back. What was that on reply to? Who did I say? Who did I say? Say it, Lee. Ideally, this is what I want. Rodrigo, Isaac, Tukumini or Kameninga. Yeah? They're the three players I want. Like if we went for three players early like we did last season, yeah? Rodrigo, Real Madrid need money, 90 mil. Isaac, 100 mil, 190. Yeah? I'd rather Kameninga, but Tukumini. I'd say another 90 mil. What did I claim top shelf? Yeah, no. The answer to that was I have a feeling he's going to buy someone from Chelsea. And I'd rather Mudryk than Sterling. Just eyes balling. Ah, I see. I got a headache from this club. How's the kitchen going? What's the special this week? The boss has actually got loads of fucking we didn't even open today, so I was there though, because she had a private event and she's got 2 events. I think one's in the pub and one she's doing away, away from home, away from pub. So yeah, we're leaving it as Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the moment. I think that's a touch of a mistake, but there you go. She's the boss. And she's concentrating on some private bits, but it's all right, Bugs. To be honest with you, it's Muswell Hill. Without being stereotypical, like I've seen, like most of the time, old white geezers coming in the day to drink their beers, whatever. And I don't think they're the type of guys. And I love the menu. I think mac cheese, jerk chicken, and rice and peas, curry goat, rice and peas is banging with coleslaw and salad. But I think it ain't for the area. So I'm trying to say maybe a little bit of bangers and mash. You know what I mean? Yes, Rich. What's going on, mate? How you doing? Good luck. Commentary in a semi-final. I was just talking about Ten Hag, you know what I mean, and rating manager seasons. Like if Aston Villa and Unai Emery win the Europa Conference League and get top 4, well, this is something that Arteta struggled for years and had to have a massive fucking budget to get there. Ten Hag, as I've told you on your own stream, mate, unbelievable. So maybe he's a victim of his own success, as in top 4 first season at a club that was allegedly a poison chalice after Ferguson. 2 cup finals, 1 he won. And even this season, yeah, he's not out the top 4 race yet. Do you know what I mean? And he could still win the FA Cup. And people say Arteta's a lord. Isaac, most definitely. Cancelo. No way, mate. No way. But Barcelona are saying they can't afford a fee. But Cancelo says he won't go back to City. Most definitely. Better bangers and mashed cottage pie. Do you know what I mean? Lukaku is technically also still a Chelsea player. Yeah, but again, like I can't see him ever really playing for them again. Like Thomas Partey at Arsenal, like what the fuck is he doing there if he's played the total of 360 minutes? Rich, you're gonna have to come on, man. We're gonna have to seriously talk about the Arteta Ten Hag thing. So let's just say, all right, Rich, I want to ask you a straight question. Would you sack Eric Ten Hag, yes or no? I'll ask you a straight couple of questions here. I should literally get you on the stream for a few minutes. Do you want to jump on for 5 minutes, mate? I want to ask you, because people seem to call me ignorant. They seem to say I'm mad. You're a disgrace. If you seen some of the shit on Twitter today, like, it's unreal. Mate, I want to ask you a few questions. And remember, Ten Hag, at the end of this season, that'll be his second season. I don't know how much he spent, but we can total it all up. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Arteta's outspent him. So would you like me to ask you the questions just like the way we are now in the comments, or do you want to come on for a quick 5 minutes? So question number one, would you sack Ten Hag or keep him? Number one. Number two, let's say he does win the FA Cup. 2 trophies and possibly 2 top fours in 2 years. This is something Arteta hasn't been really close to. So cool. Would you keep him? Isaac in the summer, is that enough? No way, Yui. Yeah, the Cancelo one, I have a sneaky feeling, but the thing is, yeah, I don't know. He says he won't go back to City. He's in the last year of his contract. But yeah, Arteta does like going back for former players. Could Mudryk and Isaac be on the list? Who did Man United have before Eric Ten Hag? Hold on, probably keep at the moment. Big changes happening behind the scenes. No outstanding candidate. No outstanding candidate. Outstanding candidate at the moment. Exactly. Yeah, Ollie, of course. Nice one. He ain't enough, brothers. You'll need to follow that up with a class winger, Rodrigo, a blinding central midfielder. I'm talking Tukumeni Kamaninga standards. I'm hearing Real Madrid need to raise a bit of money if they want that Euro, whatever his name is, the little central defender, 18, Alphonso Davies, Bayern Munich, Mbappe. But for what position? If he's got Ben White and Tommy for right back, and Zinny and Timber for left back, unless he's selling Zinny. I hear that, but all right. See again, probably keep at the moment. Like, yeah, all right. I hear you. See, probably, and you're citing because there's no better manager out there. But I don't know, man. There's managers everywhere. Bollocks. Man United are a huge club. Shouts out to you, UE. Most definitely. But he seems to like him. Exactly. And this is what I say, like, and people. So imagine though that the new Man United owner does sack Eric Ten Hag. Like, isn't that a wake up call to some Arsenal fans? Like, this guy could possibly have won 2 cups in 2 years, a top 4, and he's still been sacked. Bruv, Olise, I like him. He's decent. I think he's got a 50 million buyout clause. But again, for me, it's top shelf. And he isn't top shelf, bros. He isn't better than Martinelli. He isn't better than Saka. You know what I mean? Would you keep Jesus? No fucking way. Rowans, he has to go. But we know he ain't, Yui. Excuse me. And this is what surprises me about people saying Eric Ten Hag has to be fucking executed and sacked by Man United. Because in Arteta's first 2 years, he hasn't got close to what Ten Hag has done. I'm looking. Yeah, true. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Liverpool. Very true. I get it. What the fuck is Harry Potter doing around your club as well? And mate, if you ever get Southgate, fuck me. That would be a madness for you. If you sack Ten Hag for Southgate, wow. Well, he is a failure. Bros, I would have sacked him ages ago. We all know this. I would sack him in it, bros. I'd bring him into the office now and say, mate, you're not even finishing the season. Fuck off. But I would have done this long ago. Rich, again, I don't expect you to have watched previous streams, but you can go back 3 years ago. Seriously, Google it. Play Saliba, sack Arteta. But Saliba was on loan. Like, mate, he's rubbish. A bottle job. Last season, a brilliant. What about when Man United are on song? Chelsea are on song. Liverpool are on song. Man City are on song. That's 4 class teams. If Man U kick into gear next year and Pochettino or whoever the fuck's in charge gets Chelsea into gear next year, we're struggling for top 4, mate. Has to win the league. Well, he's not going to win the league. He's got Man United away, Tottenham away. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea at home. No, mate. Imagine if Unai Emery goes to United or Zidane. Oh, Goose is cooked. See again, Zidane. I'm not sure about him. He's done unbelievable things at Real Madrid, but then again, I believe I could do unbelievable things at Real Madrid. Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, we will announce he'll get a new deal at the end of the season. I fear he's here for 22 years as well to come. Exactly. He has spent fortunes, but I'm a disgrace. Why are you going, Sophie? Who's offended you now? Exactly. Too many girls, bruv. Yep. So Miss Rowe, I wouldn't say no to Eze. Neither would I. Do you know what I mean? See you later, Rich. We must do a stream very soon. Mate, I'm not opposed to Emil Smith Rowe going, but again, under a different manager, you could have got a different tune out of Emil Smith Rowe. Yep. Or has he, Lee? He got to 2 cup finals last year and a top 4 in his first year. What did Arteta do, mate? 8th. In his second season, he's going to get to an FA Cup final, with all respect to Coventry, because that's who they're playing in the semi-final, and he could still get top 4. Mate, Arteta in his second season finished 8th. It was 8th, and whatever. I don't know. I think, yeah, he fucked up a little bit in the summer, innit? Mason Mount wasn't the way to go. The same way we got Havertz. Amrabat, also a piece of shit. Who else did he say? Letting Sancho go and then not being so sure on Anthony, someone that he signed, is another one that for me that's a little bit. I don't really like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like Arteta not giving Pepe a chance or Guendouzi a chance. You know what I mean? Or disrespecting a guy that's won a Champions League or at least a Europa League in Thomas Partey. So what I'm saying is, Lee, because I put Arteta just, I don't know, have respect for Arsenal and resign. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. But Bromsky done it to Guendouzi. Saliba was a better defender than Papadopoulos or Mustafi or signing Pablo Mari. Like, who would sign Pablo Mari? Like, you've had him on loan for a little while and you paid for the loan fee and then go and spend 7-8 million on him. Who does that? But you've got Saliba in the ranks. Who wins an FA Cup? The only trophy he'll probably win at Arsenal, thanks to Aubameyang and Martinez. What is Aubameyang's thanks? Fuck you. Sacked. Yeah? We didn't try and get money for him, we just ripped up his contract. But Barcelona sell him 6 months later to a Premier League rival for 12 mil. Are you fucking taking the piss? Who sells the best goalkeeper in the world? Did you see Martinez tonight? The best goalkeeper in the world has won a World Cup, yeah? For 17 million. And then buys Rea, yeah? At a 3 million loan fee plus 27 guaranteed, 30. And what was it? 27 for fucking Ramsdale. Who does that? The best goalkeeper in the world sold for 17 mil. Like, if you're selling him for 60, 70 mil and then getting Ramsdale and Rea, it's like, oh, maybe it was a financial decision. 17 mil and you kept burnt fucking Leno. And then decided the year after you don't like him. You should be sacked for that alone. Excuse me, guys. Very bunged up out here. Fuck me. Not playing Cosby, I don't understand. Right, Arsenal owners, American, Chelsea. Yeah, and that's why I fully believe we're going to sign someone from Chelsea this summer. And I dread it's going to be Raheem Sterling. And make him our highest paid player on that 400 grand a week. Like Havertz is now our highest paid player. And again, home and away against Bayern? Shit. Would he bring him off? No. Anyway, Arsenal owners, American, Chelsea, American, Man United, American. They're all friends and they do deals to help each other. It's like a monopoly. Well, again, in his short time or whatever time at Arsenal, it's been way too long for me. Arteta has managed to sign 3 players from Chelsea. Jorginho, shit, was never going to help us win the title when he came in January. I said that. Willian, shit, he was on incredible amounts of money as well. And then Havertz, 65 mil. And then made him our highest earner on 330 grand a week. Wow. Yeah, because that's it now. The bottle job has kicked in. Like Brighton, when we got beat 3-0 at home. They won 1-0 away to Atlanta. Why do we reject England and terminate his contract? He is now a starter for Lyon and a main penalty taker. I hear you, but that's, yeah, no, not accepting, I think it was 16 mil, not to be pedantic or, yeah, from Wolves. There's two sides to the story. I heard he didn't want to play for Wolves, but then again, I heard he was from that area and he did want to go. So it's mad. Exactly. Martinez wouldn't have. I'm not even saying Ramsdale now. Most definitely. But still, yeah, Wenger would not devalue a player or do what he's doing to Thomas Partey. Yeah? Exactly. They're still calling it a process. Like, in 10 years, they'll be calling it a process. Bro, my point was on that, yeah? We were so desperate because Arteta didn't like him no more. Like Arteta doesn't like Thomas Partey. Bro, we had a striker that scored 1 goal all season, Lacazette. I remember saying on YouTube, I don't know if any of you remember, if he scores 3 between now and the end of the season, I'll be happy. He scored 1, and it actually wasn't his goal, it was more of an own goal, it was off his leg. What I'm saying is though, Lee, how can fucking Barcelona get 12 million for him from a Premier League club? Who signed David Luiz? That wasn't Arteta, though, was it? That wasn't Arteta. Ben Chilwell? No. And they're going to get rid of Cucurella anyway. I would as well. Lee Akers has called it out. He said only top shelf because I said I wanted Rodrigo. Bro, Real Madrid need to sell. They will sell one of their stars. If Arsenal went in with 90 million for Tchouaméni or Rodrigo, or even 180 million cash for both, Real Madrid might take it. Because why ain't Mbappe done? It's a financial thing. Alphonso Davies says he wants to play for them. He's only got a year left on his contract. It ain't done. The little centre back that we see tonight against Aston Villa, they want him. It ain't done. He did. Did he sign him? Bro, please look that up for me. It's now going to give me mental health. Did he sign fucking Luiz as well? Yeah, bro. He has been poor. And that's the difference. Yeah? If you ain't got a striker that scores, or you've got 2 cunts like Nketiah and fucking Jesus, if Martinelli or Saka don't turn up, you're fucked. WB! It's a never-ending process. Some of our fans, exactly. The time will never come. I'm here, guys. Well, go on. Emery signed him a 1-year deal, and then Arteta extended it by another year. Interesting. So again, you can't blame him for the signing then of David Luiz, but he likes fucking with Chelsea players. Because I'm on my phone, bros. The laptop, the Apple died, bros. The Apple died, but bros, imagine now because Easy hasn't transferred the channel over. Imagine the fucking trouble I'm gonna have now because yeah, he was like, oh bro, we can take the hard drive out. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. So yeah, that'll be a right motherfucker. But guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. So I'm on my phone. I bet it looks beautiful though. How's it sound? Big up Lee Bumbleclaw Acres. Hi Grumpy. Brap. Emre signed Louise. Yeah, remember, Emre was a yes man. That's the only thing I'm angry about his regime. He should have just walked out. I wanted Zaha, not Pepe. I wanted Fabinho, not Terrell. I wanted Harry Maguire, not Papadopoulos. I wonder what would have happened if he had got his wish on Maguire. Like, thank fuck that never happened. But yeah, hence why he played Guendouzi 49 games in a row. Because that was his only signing that he actually made. Or that, you know what I mean? Because he spotted him. And it was 7 mil or whatever it was. So they let him have a 7 million punt on him. Louise, I don't know. That's again, I reckon once every 18 months or whatever, once every 2 seasons, we have to sign a player. Well, bro, as I said, this is why we need the third winger. Not only to keep Saka and Martinelli on their toes. Imagine if Rodrigo was there this season, bro, yeah? and Martinelli's on his 2, 3, or 4 goals or whatever, and 3 or 4 assists, he's getting dropped because Rodrigo's there. Yeah, and it's interesting why he actually got sacked. Bullshit, did he lose the fucking dressing room, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't get it. Again, Arteta sold Willock, innit? Willock scored in that final, 4-1 or not, when Chelsea done us. He would play the youth. He gave Saka his debut. He believed in Emil Smith Rowe. Something Tierney said, I see a little, he had a little interview with some, I don't know, whatever it was. The Daily Record in Scotland. But yeah, basically he goes, I really missed Unai. I really missed Unai Emery as soon as he was gone. Me, Guendouzi, Emil Smith Rowe, Saka. He named a couple of players. He goes, we all felt like, do you know what I mean? We all had genuine chances, and even the players who were trying to break through, the Willocks, whatever, they would always believe that their chance was coming because Emery, you know what I mean, was a real one. Yeah, it's very weird, bros. Very weird. It's a bit spooky, isn't it? Well, I believe, like, I never wanted Bruce Rioch at Arsenal for a minute, especially after he wanted Ian Wright out of the club. But I believe Bruce Rioch was actually just a stepping, whatever you want to call it, a cunt, just because we're waiting for Wenger. Remember, Wenger was famous for not breaking contracts. He wouldn't break his contract at Grand PSA, and we had to wait for him. And even when, yeah, he was still in charge of Grand PSA, he had signed Vieira for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. And that's what Kieran Tierney said. He goes, me, Emil Smith Rowe, Saka, Guendouzi. Um, he goes, basically, do you know what I mean? He believed in the youth. Exactly. Oh, Saturday, Wolves away. But I don't know. I would not be trying to go to a game this season. Like, all right, if I was Lee and had a season ticket holder, fair enough, you go. Um, I'm a fine one to talk because I buy a lot of merchandise. Like, but again, like right about now, fuck that. Do you know what I mean? I'm so pissed off just for the whole club. And again, Edu, someone take charge. Like, who's gonna fucking replace this Vinay, the little fraud? Because someone has got to come in and control somewhere. Someone that actually gives a fuck about the club. Someone that would have stopped him from signing Havertz and making him the fucking highest earner on 330 grand a week. Someone that would have told him you was 11 points clear of Man City at one point, and then in January you signed 3 players that, in my opinion, done fuck all to help you win the league. You know what I mean? Why sign them 3 players? With all love and respect to Trossard, I suppose. It makes no sense. Um, like Edu, if he's a great technical director, like all these fucking Arsenal fans on Twitter say, couldn't he have said, mate, in my opinion, we didn't win the league because we didn't have a striker that could score over 10 goals. Why would you go with Nketiah and Jesus again? Why? Your pride? Why would you try and play Havertz as a central midfielder? Fucking me. There was something about that though. It was almost like Emery was told not to play him. I thought Emery was giving him a chance, and then suddenly he wasn't. Um, I don't know. The Ozil thing was more political. I don't know. The way Emre liked to attack, I think he would love to work with a guy like Ozil. WB. When he took Odegaard on. Okay. Hold on. When he took Odegaard off, sorry, and then Brandon Kr on was strange. Yeah, very strange. Like, who does that? Who does that? But Havertz plays the whole fucking every minute of the game. What did he do? What did Havertz do to stay on the pitch? Hello, Linda. How are you, mate? Are you good? What do you mean not talking to you? Yeah, mate. Exactly, accountability. Because again, before you spend your fucking blow your load on Havertz and whatever, a technical director, someone, because the Kronkers don't give a fuck, someone should be like, yo, 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 yo. Do you know what I mean? Don't you need a striker? Like, what's going on? And again, in the summer, as Lee says, left back, but again, because we've got Kiwior, because we've got Zinni, and Timber is our new left back, I can't see it happening. We do need another centre back because if Saliba or Gabriel had have went down this season, we would have been fucked. Yeah, we need a quality central midfielder because Jorginho could go. Because we can offer. We've offered him a 1 year extension, but I've heard Barcelona, Juventus, Napoli, Inter Milan have all offered him 3 year deals. Blah blah blah. Who knows what will happen there? He won't play Nwari because obviously he's jealous of him because at 16 he's had more attention than he's ever had in his life. The little cunt. And then he's obviously got to go. So we've literally got one midfielder at the club, Rice. So what is he going to buy two? I feel Zubamendi coming in. That's not the right. That's not the right one. Do you know what I mean? First mistake. And if he goes for like a Pedro Neto at Wolves, like I'm done. I'm gonna do a Hussein Juma. I'm fucking done. No way. No way, bruvs. But Willock was brought through by Emery as well. Do you know what I mean? Emil Smith Rowe was trusted by Emery. Guendouzi, 17, was trusted by Emery. Emery signed Saliba, yeah? Arteta for fucking 2 to 3 years done his best to get the cunt out of the club. Because if it was Chelsea, when he went to Nice, when he went to Marseille, they extend the guy's contract by a year. He didn't want him back. Obviously he did. And it was obviously out of his control why he had to stay on loan at St Etienne that year. But clearly the season after, yeah, he would have been a massive part of Arsenal. We didn't get 40 million for Willock, Ross. We didn't get 40 million. Are you silly? We got 25 and it was in installments. We got 25 million in installments. Don't you get it twisted. Yeah, mate. I don't know. I see us announcing new deals. Do you remember I said that there was 2 players going to sign new contracts? And then within 10 seconds of me saying it, Ben White. I reckon the other is Zinni. I don't know if it's slowed down on that because of recent shit form. And then after Zinni, if he does sign, I reckon Arteta signs a new deal. Like, it panics me. I like Tomiyasu, but he signed a deal. Ben White, there's levels out here. But anyway, before I do disappear, what's ha ha Harley? What? Have I missed something? What have I missed? What have I missed? Jesus. Well, he's at that time, because I think he's got 2 years left on his deal. He's at that time where it's kind of like you sign him up or risk losing him for free, or you try and sell him. Now, I heard some bullshit story. I don't know. Sorry, it might have been John Arby that told me, but it still sounds like a bullshit story because Ancelotti's a good manager. That Ancelotti really wanted him and blah blah blah. Well, if he does, come and fucking get him and give us Rodrigo. What's the 6 signs about? I've obviously missed a comment. What's happened? Someone bring me in. And that brings me on to, seriously, okay, players that we sell. Oh, okay, right. Let's start from the back here. We know Ramsdale's going to go. Ramsdale. I'm going to say 30 mil max. Yeah? KT's going to go. I'm going to say 15 mil max. Tavares will go. I'm going to say 5 mil max. If he gets offered his money back, 22 mil for Kiwior, I still think he goes. Because Zinni's still there. And Timber's a left back. I'm going to write Kiwior down. 20 mil. Into the midfield, Jorginho's on a free, El Neni's on a free, so it doesn't matter. I'd be selling Zinni, man. Lokonga, he could get us 30 mil. Lokonga, 30 mil. Jesus, I'm going to say 65 mil. That's what we paid for him. Nketiah, I don't believe no one would give us 30 mil, but I'm going to write 30 mil for Nketiah. Emil Smith-Rowe, 30 mil. Now, this is a lot of players to sell, but he doesn't like none of them. Partey, who won't get nothing for. Jorginho, El Neni, nothing for. Cedric, nothing for. Mike Beref. He's only got 12 months left on his deal. And he's already said the way Arteta has disrespected him, 21 years old and not even a debut. Yeah, he said he ain't going to help Arsenal, basically, because Arsenal allegedly asked him to sign a 1-year extension, to protect his value. And he was like, fuck off. Beref, I'm going to say 15 mil. Beref, 15 mil. Vieira, 15 mil. We could also say Nelson, but I'm going to hold him at the moment, not because I like him, but because of the English quota, as I always say to UE, the English quota. Is there any link with Lazio? 25. Lazio can't afford 25 mil. Seriously. John Arby, sorry, I always start on you and I'll ask you these things. Go and look at Lazio over the last 5 years, or 3 years, whatever, 3, 5, whatever, and see who their top signings was. Oh. Jean-Marc, who would you sign next season? Roma linked with Zinni too. Who's their left back? I swear they've got a decent left back. Oh, he might be the fucker that's out of contract. I can't remember. I don't know. Bayern Munich. They're going to lose Alphonso Davies. But I still can't see them throwing ridiculous money at us for fucking Zinchenko. Remember, it ain't fucking Tuchel there next season. I wants to buy everyone from the Premier League. But anyway, let's hold Nelson for a minute. And I do agree with you, Jean Arby, but surely Ramsdale money back 30 mil. KT, should we put 10 mil? I've put 15. So that's 45. Tavares, 5 mil. That's 50. Kiwor, 20. That's 70. Lokonga, 30. That's 100 mil. Jesus, 65. That's 165. Nketiah, 30. That's 195. Emil Smith Rowe, 30 mil. That's 225. Beereth, 15 mil. That's 240 mil. And Vieira, 15 mil. That's 255 mil. 255 million pounds. Juma! Off with his head! Yes, bro! Off with his head, bro. That's been an hour and 15. I've just been saying it. Like, bro, there's so much talk. Ten Hag would get sacked. Ten Hag is going to be in the FA Cup final this year and could still get top four. In 2 years at United, 2 trophies and 2 top fours. But they want to sack him. I don't get it. Good to see you, though, Hussein. 4.5 years, yep. And probably another signing from Chelsea this summer. But Juma, in case you weren't here with that, yeah? Ramsdale will go, KT will go, Tavares will go. Kiwor, I think he will sell because he'll give Zinni a new contract and Timbers his new left back. Lokonga, Jesus, Nketiah, Emil Smith Rowe, BRF, Vieira. In theory, that's 255 mil. Let's say he was given 150 to spend. With that, that's 400 mil. I'm not saying it works out exactly like that. Well, if I keep him, because there's no backup for Gabriel, I'd keep him as a left centre back backup to Gabriel. Because Saliba's got no centre back backup. I'd still take Osman Diamonde all day long. Do you know what I mean? Most definitely Juma, but again, after coming so close to the league, yeah, and again, so Jacob, again, financial decision, not saying we're broke. I reckon if he gets his money back and he's a centre back that's only played left back and then got found out against Bayern Munich and Man City, like I said he would, I reckon he goes. Anyway, Danny, I said this since the first. Well, Brubs, you know, I've been very consistent with it. I've hated him. Sorry. I've hated him since the first minute he walked into the club. In fact, sorry, Juma, it goes deeper for me. This is harsh on Arteta, even though I hate him. I hated him becoming an Arsenal manager because I hated him coming in a couple of days after we sold Fabregas to Barca and Nasri to fucking Man City. You know, let me read that. And I do get it, but again, bros, if there wasn't a Havertz, bros, a productive striker, again, all right, Joma, if you could name 3 players Arsenal to sign in the summer, who would they be? Same to Yui, same to Liekers, same to Jean Arby, yeah? And then watch what he'll do. He'll get Raheem Sterling from Chelsea, because again, he's already signed 3 from Chelsea, and they're all shit. Of course, the loser Arsenal fan mentality, the ones that are calling me a disgrace. Waiting for the particularly done now, innit? First or nothing. No middle ground, you done now. Shouts out to all the real ones. All these things are all bugged and fixed anyway. First or nothing. Couldn't agree more, Hussein Juma. Before we close though, guys, again, I've just asked all of you boys, who would be the 3 ideal signings for Arsenal? We need a striker. Isaac, 100 million is believed to be his release clause. Martinelli has been really bad in terms of goals and assists this season. We badly need Rodrigo from Real Madrid because they ain't got Mbappe yet. Alphonso Davies says he wants to go there with a year left in his contract. They still ain't got him. And they want the little central defender, the 18-year-old. Rodrigo, 90 mil. Would they sell Kamavinga or Tchouaméni, considering Tony Kroos and Mudryk are both leaving? As long as Arteta was there. See, this is the problem, Juma. I'm not saying you're a person, because I know you're very intelligent, that will do something on a reaction, but football is a passion. Football is in our blood. And I'm afraid to say it's not Arteta, but Arsenal is in our blood. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. 8th and 8th was too much for me. This season is too much for me. Last season was too much for me. Bro, I honestly think at the end of this season, they give him a new contract. Rewarding failure. Without putting too much of a finer point on it, bruvs. Unless he had the dignity to leave knowing that he wasn't good enough, like what Xavi has done at Barcelona, we're fucked. We obviously want a yes man, hence why we buy people from Chelsea every year. Since the Kroenkes have come in, how many players have we signed from Chelsea, I wonder? You could get Mbappe, playing Messi, and Maradona, we still wouldn't win anything. Yeah, because you decide not to play them. Arteta is not good enough. That's why I'm here, Danny. I love Arsenal. I love you too, Jim. I love that. But I can't stand Arteta's Arsenal. Exactly. So poisonous, so boring, so fragile, clueless and slow. Couldn't agree more. And the one-trick pony is back, because for a moment you said maybe it's going. But that was just a couple of weaker teams, bruvs. Havertz decided to score a goal for 330 grand a week. But we ain't going anywhere. And I promise you, bro, he will fuck this summer window. And that is the way I'm going to close the stream, my real ones. Please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. But that's what we've got to look forward to in the summer. It probably won't be an Isaac or Rodrigo or a Camavinga in the midfield. It will be a Zubimendi, a Pedro Neto, and fucking Ivan fucking Toney. Guys, on that note, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Big up on the real one, Hussein Juma. I hope you're back on the group real soon. And hold on, what's this? Not going anywhere. Oh, this clown. Don't have time. I have to go. I hate the current Arsenal. Take care all. Juma, love you loads. Jean Arby, love you loads. Bros, I'm going to give you a message soon. Shouts out to Lee Akers. Sorry, UE. Anyone that's been in the stream tonight, shouts out to you all. Big kiss. And yeah, mate, I'm already dreading Wolves, but Wolves ain't really the one I'm dreading. Man United away. Ten Hag fighting for his future. Tottenham away. Chelsea, have they turned the corner? There was many fixtures before the Aston Villa game that I had feared that was coming up. We fucked it before I thought we would fuck it. I knew we would fuck it. Don't get it wrong. But we fucked it before I thought we would. Guys, peace out. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow, innit? Danny AFC TV. Real one. Peace out, people.